What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Nerd Lounge 2.0. My name is Austin. This is my beautiful, amazing, awesome, perfect wife, Ray. We are your friendly neighborhood movie review watch couple, movies and shows. And it is spooky season, as you can tell by our amazing costumes here. We are in the Halloween spirit. We are ready to go to bring you guys more podcast action. And as always, if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok at the Nerd Lounge 2.0. And, I mean, it's been a crazy couple weeks. We just got back from LA Comic Con. Well, not just got back, but we attended LA Comic Con.
It's been about
I think like two weekends.
2 weeks, yeah.
What was your favorite cosplay you've seen?
My favorite cosplay, I don't know. There were so many good ones. I would probably have to say, I don't know. Maybe Freddy Fazbear? Is that his name? Was it Freddy?
Freddy's the brown one.
Yeah, it was Freddy. Okay, yeah. Freddy Fazbear, he was cool. We seen The Thing. That was pretty cool.
That was a giant Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat there walking around.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed up as Thanos. That was cool.
Pretty good Thanos.
We seen a Mr. Incredible. Shout out to Dante. Not my baby daddy, but the guy's name is Dante. Shout out to him.
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. What did I say? Mr. Incredible?
Mr. Incredible.
Mr.
I was like, wait, is that Mr. Incredible?
No, Mr. Terrific. My bad. His costume was sick.
Yeah, he was good.
What else? I don't know. There was so many good ones.
There was a lot of really good ones there.
Yeah.
It was a pretty great time. So.
And also, really cool news. We did the press for LA Comic Con 2 weeks ago, like we just said. And was it next month?
Next month,
Next month, we will be pressed at Anime Pasadena.
Yeah.
So if you see us there, make sure you say hello. Get you in a video. We're going to be doing interviews.
Trivia.
We're just having a good time.
Very cool. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's really cool. We're kind of LA Comic Con was our fourth one this year so far.
I think so. No.
Yeah.
We did Anime Riverside. We did Creep IE. Nostalgicon.
And LA Comic Con.
LA Comic Con. So yeah. Anime Pasadena will be our fifth convention this year. And I don't know, we really enjoy it. So we're trying to go to as many as we possibly can and meet a bunch of you guys. So
maybe we'll just wear our little cheapy Halloween costumes there. I'll just be a cheap Riddler.
I don't want to be an inmate.
Knock off Riddler. Turn it into an Arkham Asylum.
County prison.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Been there twice. I'm just kidding. No, I haven't.
So, yeah, very cool news. Really love going to the conventions. It's a lot of fun. So, and for every episode this month in October, we are going to watch as many horror movies as we can that we've never seen before. New movies, old movies, anything like that. Suggestions from you guys or just, top best horror movies online and that we haven't seen. So we do have 4 movies that we're going to talk about. But first, before I reveal the movies, we're going to do a tier list ranking of horror movie killers.
Okay.
Right? It's a killer tier list, right? So we have our tiers, S rank through F rank, and we're going to rank, I got 10 horror icons, killers, specifically like serial killers, murderer people, and we're going to rank them S through F based on like how much we like them, iconic, stuff like that.
Do the S and the F stand, do those stand for something or no? They're just like...
No, S tier is just always like top tier.
Top tier? Okay.
Yeah, S is always above A, so when you ever play video games like that, it's always like A, but then there's like S ranking, so it's always S ranking. And so yeah, S, A, B, C, D, and F tier, right? So we got 10 icons. So the first one is, let's go in order. The first one is Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
And I just put whatever tier I'm going to put him on?
Well, let's try to agree on a tier.
Okay.
Because I think Freddy is like A tier for me. I love Freddy Krueger. I think it's one of my favorites.
I'm going to put Freddy as S.
You think he's... I'm thinking A or S.
I'm
definitely thinking A or S.
Because it's full on seeing your dreams.
His one...
And you can't go to sleep. You can't go to sleep.
All of his one-liners and his little puns.
Pretty freaking hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to say... especially if I think of it as a situation of if I could get away from this killer or if I could try to beat this killer. Well, get away and beat is the same thing. But if trying to destroy...
Survive.
Yeah, survive this killer. I don't think I would be able to in my dreams.
Freddy's a tough one to
Freddy's a
beat.
tough one, yeah.
He'll get ya.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, Chucky.
Chucky.
I'm going like D tier.
I'm gonna go like C.
C tier.
I'm gonna go like
okay.
C.
We'll call him C tier.
Chucky's iconic, but like also it's a man's soul inside of a doll, and clearly it's a little scary.
It is scary, but I just compared to some of the other people on this list, I don't think it's like as scary. You know. Next one, Pinhead from Hellraiser movies.
Pinhead. I'm not gonna lie. I've never
seen a single Hellraiser.
So, but just based on the length of his, what would you call it, fame, how long he's been out. He's like classic horror.
He's from like
genre.
80s. He's like a classic 80s. Like,
I'm gonna give him like, I'm gonna put him like B.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put him like in the middle.
So, we'll probably definitely have to put a Hellraiser movie or two on the list for this month. I definitely think just based on like iconic, we'll put him at B, but then obviously it might change as we watch more of the movies.
Yeah.
At least like the first two you're gonna watch. There's a lot of those movies.
Yeah.
Next one, Pennywise.
Pennywise. First of all, I hate clowns. I do not like clowns. I don't clowns. I don't really want to be around clowns. Am I getting over it a little bit? Sure. But anytime I go somewhere, like for instance, when we went to Creep Alley, there was a lot of clowns. So that was like, it wasn't like tough, but like I just kind of like veer the other way, go the other way. But also knowing like those are like actual people. I don't with clowns at like haunted houses or like stuff like that.
Amusement parks.
Amusement parks, yeah. Like
Fright nights and stuff.
Yeah, I don't do that. So for me, I'm gonna put him like S.
Oh, because of like scariness and.
I'm just thinking about the entirety of like Pennywise movies. Like he has that thing where it's like womp 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 womp, and it's like his mouth, and it's like the beams, and it's like womp womp, and you get like hypnotizing, like floating in there, and like UFO too. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the UFO
definitely
too.
An iconicness, and he's only had like a few movies, and he's been iconic since like the 80s too, I believe.
Yeah.
So if he's that iconic with like the Stephen King book and then a couple movies.
Yeah.
Then yeah, definitely. The next killer on the list, Leatherface.
Leatherface?
I'm going easily like A tier.
I was gonna go like B.
B tier?
I was gonna go like B.
Alright, we'll call him B tier.
I was gonna like B.
I think he's super scary because he doesn't really talk. He's just like a massive figure.
No, he doesn't.
So he's pretty spooky.
I mean, yeah, but he's a person.
Yeah, he's a person.
He's like a person.
That's true.
He's like, I could chop his head off and he's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess.
Don't leave that in there.
Next one, the Jigsaw Killer from the Saw franchise.
I'm going S.
I'm
going S.
Yeah.
Because he is a psychopath.
He is a psychopath.
Like, if you really sit back and think about all the contraptions that were made.
He's like setting up all these traps.
Yeah.
Kidnapping people, putting them in the trap, setting up, making a tape to play back that's like queued up to a time for a TV to pop on, and the doll rolls in, and it's like this whole big like ensemble that he creates, and it's like this whole scenario. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. All you hear is, what is it? We're going to play a game?
No, I think it's want to play a game. Want to play a game.
Yeah, and then it's like, by the time the counter reaches 12 seconds, you must be able to get the key that is in the man, like that one, in the man's stomach, and then, but the man's alive, and you gotta cut the key out the man's stomach.
He doesn't feel, though, in the first movie, and that was in the first movie.
And then your jaw, bad. Yeah, no thank you. I wouldn't want to wake up in a random building
and wake up with someone ripping your guts out?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Yeah. I know, it's kind of messed up, because, like, was there a way for him to get out? Was he just like a victim? Was he like the victim who did like crimes against the chick or something like that? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember why he was in there, but that's kind of messed up.
We should rewatch all the Saws.
There's like, oh man, there's
like 6 or 7.
No, there's like 11.
Really?
Well, there's Saw X, which is 10, and then there's Jigsaw, and then there's Spiral, which is like
we've seen
the
Spiral.
world of Saw. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot, but
yeah, it's a lot.
I mean,
it's
dedicated.
It's one of like the longer franchises. All right, next one, Ghostface.
Ghostface is daddy.
I mean, I feel like Ghostface got to be S tier.
Ghostface is daddy, yeah.
I feel like
But if, like, okay, so do you want to base it on, like...
I'm basing it on, like, how much we like them as an icon.
Okay.
How, I guess it could be, like, scariness or survivalness, or it could just be, you know, their entire franchise.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I think Ghostface is one of my favorite figures in the horror.
Well, yeah, like, Ghostface is, like, awesome. I mean... They're bringing him back. They're bringing Matthew Lillard back, which I did not get to meet at LA Comic Con because I was too busy running around being my husband's assistant.
You could have done anything you wanted. No one made you do anything.
You weren't telling me when stuff was, though.
I didn't know. Well, I was just so fixated on just...
Exactly. And the whole thing was that, like, before we went, this is a pause in this real quick because I'll tell you guys this story. Before he went, he was like, oh, I was going to surprise you with, like, a thing to go get an autograph
like
from
a
Matthew
photo
Lillard.
op with Matthew Lillard, but it was like $110.
And then for him to say that, and then when we get there, forget.
We could have, like, stood in line and waited for his autograph, but I didn't check when his meetup times were, so I do apologize.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's going to be conventions all the time. We'll go meet him.
Whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of one of the iconic characters. I mean, a lot of these characters end up coming back. I'm thinking like between S and A. B? So, I'll put him at A.
Call him A?
I'll put him at A.
Call him A.
Yeah.
He's definitely an A tier, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Michael Myers.
Michael Myers for
me is lame.
Yeah, I'm going to put him
I think he's like C tier.
Yeah, I'm agree with you. I put him at like C.
I think he's lame.
Okay, I'll put him at like C.
All right, let's go C tier. Art the Clown.
Art the Clown, I'll put him at S.
He's pretty much risen to fame.
I'll put him at S.
He's pretty much risen to the
First
top
of all, clown. Second of all, creepy clown doesn't say anything.
Doesn't speak.
Third of all, the way he be offing people, wrong. Just all the way wrong.
Pretty brutal.
And what am I on? 4? Yeah, I don't know. Just creepy. Yeah. I'm gonna put him at S.
Yeah. All right. Last one, Jason Voorhees.
I'm gonna put him at A.
A tier.
I'm gonna put Jason at A. Yeah.
Jason, I like Jason better than Michael Myers.
I like Jason better than Michael too. 100%.
Yeah. He's pretty, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Daddy Jason.
That is our tier list. S tier, we got Freddy, Pennywise, Jigsaw Killer, and Art the Clown. A tier, we got Ghostface and Jason Voorhees. B tier, we got Pinhead and Leatherface. And C tier, we got Chucky and Michael Myers. So let us know how wrong our list is, first of all, and let us know where you guys would put some of these horror icons, and let us know other horror icon killer type characters for another tier list, or if any that we missed.
For shizzle.
All right.
For shizzle, homie.
This week we watched 4 movies that we have not seen. 2 of them are pretty recent, and then 2 other ones, one old one and one from last year.
I've seen one of them, though, and it was his first time watching
it. Oh, it was my first time watching it. So the ones that we watched Good Boy, we watched Him, 13 Ghosts, and The Substance. So we are going to talk about each one of those a little bit, what we liked, what we didn't like, and just things like that. But first, we got to go through the Rotten Tomato scores, because we love doing that. Good Boy with a critic score of 89%, audience score 83%. Him with a critic score 32%, audience score 58%. 13 Ghosts with a critic score 19% and audience score 49%. And The Substance, critic score 89%, audience score 76%. So those are the scores. We'll go through each one and just kind of talk about them real quick.
Yeah.
Ready to start?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. The first movie we watched was Good Boy. So this is a horror movie from the perspective of a dog, which is a really interesting concept. What did you think about it?
I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting.
It was short.
It was
almost like a short film that they made into a full-length film.
Yeah. The kids watched it with us because it's spooky season, so obviously we're going to watch spooky movies. And it was one of the ones that we felt was like, less intimidating.
It wasn't about like a killer.
So
it
probably,
was,
probably watch. It was like more of like a...
It was more psychological.
Entity. It's like a house entity, I guess you can say. I I thought it was good. I don't know. I thought it was good. It was definitely not very much talking, because it is from the perspective of a dog. It's a lot more about like visuals, I guess. Trying to like empathize with the dog because the dog can't speak, so you kind of feel sad for him. But overall, I thought it was a really different perspective. Perspective, is that the right perspective of a movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah. Different take on a perspective of someone or something seeing something supernatural versus like a person seeing
of
it.
The protagonist is a dog, and it's like pretty much from his point of view. I enjoyed this movie. I liked it for all of the things that went into it about like the human character is not very seen. Mm-hmm. He's always kind of like darkened out or like a silhouette, or he's off screen, or it's just kind of like shoulder down type shot. It's just kind of takes place in the house in a singular location. So it was definitely interesting. I don't know. I mean, it got like slightly scary at the end, but yeah. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I would rank it as high as the scores on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't think I would rank it that high either.
It was really good. It was really interesting, but I don't think it was like this knock your socks off, like, you know. And this year, it seems like it's kind of like the year for like unique takes on horror movies between Together and Weapons and Good Boy. So really cool to watch. I don't know if I would go back and like be able to watch it again and like get much more out of it, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know, I thought the ending was interesting because you're kind of thinking, what is the ending? Yeah. You know, like, spoiler alert, but like, is the owner already dead, or is he dying, or is the dog like going through stages of grief and something like that with an owner, and then he gets picked up and like, you know what I mean? So it was interesting. You know, maybe watch it again to kind of see the story beats through again. But, you know, do we recommend it?
Do I recommend? Do I recommend? I would say wait till it comes out at home for this one. Do I recommend to watch it? Yes. But I recommend watching it at home just for the pure fact of like, you're not missing any true graphics. You're not missing any true, like, music. You're not missing, like...
Like, the sound design is okay.
Yeah, like, you're not missing anything that I feel like needs to be seen on, like, a bigger screen unless you just want to see it on a bigger screen. Then sure, go see it in theaters.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
The next movie we watched is Him, which I don't know. Him. What do you think about it? Not the highest ratings.
No, I enjoyed it, though.
I thought it was enjoyable.
I thought it was a good movie. Everyone said, like, the ending is... like typical, you would guess what it is, but I didn't think that was going to be the ending. I told him I thought it was going to be like a situation where it's like Get Out, where he wants to like take his youth and put it in him, and then like, and he was saying he was putting his blood in him to see if like his body could accept his blood so that like he could continuously always play football because that's what he loved so much. But I didn't anticipate for it to end the way that it did. I thought it was okay. A lot of people hated it though.
I mean, I liked it. I liked Marlon Wayans. I like when actors are really, you know, known for like a certain type of acting, like comedic and stuff like that, and then they kind of go. And he's obviously been in a lot of like dramatic roles between like Requiem for a Dream and like other movies. But I thought it was good. I thought it was like a little bit misleading, I guess. The football thing really took a back seat, it seems like. Yeah. There was like a few like football scenes, and you know what? I got vibes from... I got the Home vibes.
Yeah, I did too.
I got the Home vibes. I got the
ends. Yeah, I did too.
I really did, man. If you guys have seen that movie, The Home, with Pete Davidson, we really enjoyed that movie. And it's about, like, they're people at this old folks' home taking, like, the nectar of life from people and then, like, giving it to themselves to prolong their life.
Very culty.
So I literally got, like, that kind of vibes from this movie, that they were going to, like, take his youth or put Marlon Wayans inside his body, like, and get out or something like that. So that was like the vibes I got from this movie. I was like, wait, totally, because he's like in a different area. He's like having like weird, crazy dreams and like stuff like that. So yeah, definitely got the Home vibes. But I thought the ending.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I thought the ending was like a little bit. kind of, I don't know, like I don't even know how to describe it. A safe ending, I guess. It was just like the bloodbath type ending where everybody dies and so.
I thought it was okay. I think what I liked the most about it is that Marlon Wayne was being somewhat of a serious actor. So that was probably like the best part of the whole movie to me. I was like, oh, like when he called his brother, I thought his brother for sure was like gonna try to come out there and like save him, and then like him and his brother were gonna have to like take down the cult or whatever, but it didn't. No one came for him.
I know, no one came to get him.
Nobody.
Or I was gonna think it was gonna be something like that where it comes to get him and then he's like in on it.
Yeah,
he's like the agent and everybody was in on it, or the dad was in on it. The dad
had set him up, yeah, when he was younger. So, interesting movie. I thought it was okay. It was an interesting watch. Would I watch it again? Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like a put-on movie.
Yeah.
I would definitely say wait for it to be like free on streaming. If you want to check it out, go ahead. But I would definitely wait for it to be free or cheaper. But yeah, I mean, good time. It was a good time. It wasn't too long. It wasn't overly long.
No, it was like an hour and 30, hour and 40. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So, it's a good enough time. I thought like the main guy was fine. Pretty run-of-the-mill acting, I think, from him. So.
It was good.
Yeah, it was cool.
Do you recommend this?
For free.
For free? For free.
I would recommend it for free. Yeah.
I recommend it for free too.
If you want to see, like, if you like Marlon Wayans, you want to see him do like, a role where there is like humor and some comedic like writing, but his character is like decently like pretty serious, then I would definitely go check it out. Yeah. It's cool to see him come back to a role like that. Yeah. So yeah, that was it. That was him. Kind of in a nutshell. Nothing too crazy memorable about it, but decent enough. An interesting concept, but then it kind of really just gets generic near the end.
Yeah.
So yeah. A movie that I have never seen before, a movie that my wife really likes, 13 Ghosts with Matthew Lillard, about a family. They something inherit some kind of house, but it's like it's like a museum, and it's like this whole like there's like machinery and like cogs and wheels and things like that, but there's like ghosts in the basement because he's like trying to do some kind of ritual to like open a portal to unleash the ghosts or something. I don't know.
To unleash hell.
To unleash the gates of hell. Yeah. I thought this movie was ridiculous. It was actually it was cool because we seen one of the ghosts, and it was like one of the people that we saw at Comic-Con who was this like the lady the
insert
jackal.
Photo here.
Yeah, the jackal. She was the lady in like the cage with the cage head, and then Ray was like, "Oh my god, I gotta take a picture of you," because she recognized her, and I'm like, well, "Okay."
Grew up watching this movie. This is like one of those movies where I was younger, obviously terrified to freaking watch because it's all these ghosts in the basement, and you're young, and they all look creepy. I loved this movie growing up, and
it's very 2000s.
Yeah,
this movie is very 2000s.
I especially love when we watch movies and it's like which from our childhood that one of us has not seen, and so it just I don't know, it brings us closer, it makes us bond.
Kind of takes you back a little bit.
Makes us bond on like something that we both did when we were younger, but now we get to like share that.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like this movie. I can watch this movie over and over again, and someone recommended that we watch this from my TikTok. Insert her name here. And I'm glad we got to watch it.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm glad I scratched it off my list, So this is definitely a movie that I could probably have more fun rewatching.
Yeah.
More than maybe some of these other movies, because it's just kind of like, it's not that it's like campy, but it's like kind of ridiculous, the premise, but the design of the ghost is cool.
Yeah.
They're all very unique, and they all are pretty horrific, and the things that happen to them are crazy,
And they all symbolize something.
Like a different type of thing, something that we go through. The lost boy and the mom, and like the guy who's all like the hammer, he's all ripped up, and
the fallen prince.
Yeah, they kind of all represent
jackal.
some type of struggle or something like that.
The widowed lover or something like that.
Yeah. No, it was cool. It was cool. I would definitely recommend it if you guys have not seen this movie. Go ahead and watch it. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty entertaining. The editing and like the sound design and like the ghosts and like the scares, I don't know, it's just very 2000s.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that it's like you watch a movie from the 2000s and you're like, hey, that's a 2000s movie right there, It's not trying to be anything different.
Yeah.
It's a product of its time, and I love that.
It's classic, man.
It is a classic. It's actually pretty classic. And Matthew Lillard's always really awesome. So
yeah, he is.
Tony Shalhoub is in it. Shannon Elizabeth is in it. So yeah, go check it out, man. 13 Ghosts. I could definitely see why the critics are like super low on it, but I can also see why the audience is higher, because the audience. This is an audience movie. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not trying to be anything spectacular. It's just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, 13 Ghosts, man. There you go. The last movie we watched for this episode, it came out last year, The Substance, starring Demi Moore. The Substance. What do you think about it?
Round of applause. This was a great movie.
I think Demi Moore won an award or something for it.
This movie was a great movie. And I don't care. You can on me in the comments if you want to. I don't care. This movie was a great movie. It had a little bit of everything in this movie. Had a little bit of anticipation. Had definitely some gore. Had somewhat of romance.
Body horror.
Body horror. Yeah, like this movie, it was comical at the end. You know,
Yeah.
like this movie was a little bit of everything, and it was definitely. I'm like getting ready, and it's one of those movies where it's like, oh shit, I'm doing my makeup, and then it's like, did that really fucking happen? Oh shit, I'm doing my makeup. You know, I don't know, and then we just kept like being like, is she not gonna? What the hell? Wait. Huh? Like, it was very much that.
Yeah, it was definitely one of these movies where you're, like, watching, you're like...
Like, I look over at Austin, and he's like this.
I just have, like, that. It's like that. It's like, that's, like, the entire... It's like...
He's like...
What? Like, okay. I'm like, where is this movie going? Oh, okay.
And he hardly
okay, now
makes
where's
that
this
face.
movie going?
It's very disturbing.
Yeah, it
Love
was
disturbing
wild.
films.
But it was super disturbing, but this movie, I think, is definitely, like, one of those stories that is based on real, like... types of things that people do in Hollywood to like stay relevant and like stay pretty and stay young and stay being wanted and things like that. So the fact that like it was like this shady guy in the doctor's office was like, hey, call this number, and then you have to like crawl through a freaking doggy door to go to a freaking shady lock box and pick up your thing.
It was definitely, for me, and I'm going to make Austin watch this movie tonight because he's also never watched this movie, is Death Becomes Her. It was very much that,
Death
in my
Becomes
opinion.
Her,
Yeah,
yes.
my opinion. It's basically like a girl, like, you'll watch it, but she wants to...
It's like Eternal Youth or something, right?
Yeah, so they go to get a potion for eternal youth.
Fountain of Youth or
but
whatever?
they tell her, like, you have to make sure you take care of your body. Like, you have to. And yeah, so that's all I'm going to tell him. But it was very much that for me, and I think that's why I probably enjoyed it so much as well.
Yeah.
But also, what I thought is that I thought that when she got the other body, that it was going to be her subconsciously in a different body. But it wasn't. It was Sue.
It was a
completely different consciousness.
It was a separate consciousness.
Which was a little
Yeah.
strange to me, because it's like, why would you want someone else to live your life if you can't experience living it, I guess?
Yeah, like you want to like be young again, but it's a new consciousness, and you're sharing you're sharing lives every other week. So but you're still yourself. So it's almost like,
what's the point? I would have did it.
I guess like living vicariously through that person if they both agree in the balance.
I would have did it and been like, this is not what I signed up for. Terminate. It's not me. Terminate. The hell?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's honestly true. But like that whole first scene where she's like taking it, and like the things ripping out of her back, that was crazy. And then in the end, I don't know, man. The end was completely ridiculous. I thought, because like one thing I noticed, and like this might be a good little talking point, is like one person stands up and says like, "It's the monster," which makes me think like this happened before. Because it's not like, "Oh my God, what is that? Well, what is that thing?" It's like, it's the monster. And it's like, literally maybe somebody did that again where like the other body did the freaking activator, and it happened again because like they're trying to keep cycling it, because it was literally, it was like, oh, I feel like I've seen this before, you know? That's what I got. That's what I got.
I like this movie though. I would definitely a movie I would watch again. This movie was recommended to our lovely, what would you call her? Was she like a sister-in-law? No.
Who?
Maddie.
She's like a sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. Maddie.
She's our sister-in-law's sister.
Yeah, there you go. She recommended this movie, so thank you. It was definitely a good watch. we'll watch it again.
It was long, but it, like I never once like wasn't interested.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like, there's definitely like moments where it needs to slow down to like keep building, but there's never a part of this movie where I was like disinterested. I was like, what is gonna happen next? What is gonna happen next? What is gonna keep happening? You know?
Yeah.
And like all of like the dreams that they progressively got like more and more like crazy and real when they would switch during the switch period, when she's like pulling the chicken bone out of her belly button and stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
This movie was a good movie.
It was good.
I enjoyed it.
It was very cool. It was like another like type of unique body horror that pretty much plays on like probably real stories from people in the plastic surgery business and like stuff like that. Yeah. So it's definitely crazy. And it was obviously like very Hollywood. Dennis Quaid is playing this very campy...
Dennis Quaid played the shit out of this character. He had way too much fun.
He was having fun. He was having so much fun. And like, I really love how this movie was shot, like in the long hallway scenes where it's like that stretched feeling and like he's eating like shrimp and it's like very like kind of gross. You know what?
Now that you say that, like about the whole shrimp thing, this like... If you really think about it, this whole, like, him eating shrimp in the way that he was doing really bases this whole movie off of greed. You know what I mean? You know, like, how greedy are you to really, like, still be relevant? How greedy are you to, like, how far will you go to, like, still feel how you felt then? You know? All about greed, which is a very real thing in, like, Hollywood. So, thanks. You make me realize some stuff, man.
Yeah, and another funny thing that I just thought was funny was his name was Harvey, and there's a very famous guy, Harvey Weinstein, that like everyone hates because he's just a really creepy dude.
Is he?
He's a bad guy. He's a bad man. Yeah, he's a
bad man.
Yeah. So his name was Harvey, and he's probably playing into that exact stereotype of like the creepy freaking producer, you know, who just wants like the young next hot thing. And so, you know, props to the cast. Props to Demi Moore, who I believe won an award. I don't know if it's the Oscar. I'll put some information right here.
And like another thing I told Austin, I said, Demi Moore ain't never been afraid to show no titties. She done never been afraid to show no titties in any movie she's been in. She's like, you want to see my titties? Here you go. There was also, a lot of titties in this movie. Like, the monster literally threw up a boob, which was weird.
It was weird.
Then the other girl had her boobs out. Then at the end of the show, everyone has their boobs out on like live TV.
It's like a New Year's show, and it's like a live broadcast. There's kids in the audience, and all these showgirls just are like fully nude. Yeah. With their bodies out.
Yeah, but that's like another thing too with Hollywood, like young, hot, sex appeal, sex always sells type of thing. So. Yeah. Crazy, man. Recommend this movie for sure. This movie gets a pretty high ranking for me, I would say.
Yeah, I would. This is like definitely like a recommend. This is definitely like.
Like
maybe
9.
Wish I knew. Yeah, like a 9, high 8. Definitely like I wish I knew more about this when it was coming out.
Yeah.
But I think it was. I can't remember when it came out. It came out last year. I don't know when, but yeah, definitely highly recommend if you guys have not seen The Substance. Great performances, really good story. Really, for some people, probably very close to home. Like the greed and like the self-worth type of symbolism and things like that. So yeah, very cool. Yeah. So what's your favorite one of the 4? The Substance?
Probably The Substance. Yeah.
I think that's the most rewatchability.
Yeah. Like I said, I love 13 Ghosts, but
13 Ghosts is like
really good. I don't even know.
It was good. It was definitely. I went in. We watched. I knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
All I knew about it was like the picture, and it was like the picture of her all stitched up with her spine and stuff like that. So I didn't know. All I knew was like some kind of body horror, but I didn't know what it was gonna be about. I definitely didn't know how it was gonna end. Yeah. Tell you that. Freaking this thing just like explodes, and then she like whatever the piece of the muscle with her face on it crawls onto her star and like dissolves.
What I thought was gonna happen was that it was gonna like break and like it was gonna be like her rejuvenated.
I thought like Demi Moore was gonna like crawl out of it.
Yeah.
Like reborn or something.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I really thought.
That would have been too easy. She probably would have redone the process. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. It's freaking weird movie, but such a good movie.
It was
such
good.
a good movie.
Yeah. It was good. It was definitely highly recommend. Definitely caught me off guard with how interesting. Like it was just captivating. I was just never not interested. I would never looked away. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Check it out. The Substance. So that's gonna wrap it up for us here at the Nerd Lounge. That is our episode. I know that we didn't talk too much in depth about these movies, but we're trying to watch as many spooky horror movies as we can this season.
In honor of Austin being the Riddler, we're gonna give him a riddle since he thinks he's so smart.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Sure.
Grows when you add more seconds. Shrinks when you make it longer. Lives inside phones. Travels the world online and often uses borrowed voices. That's not a riddle. Trending audios or sounds while not having its own.
What? I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, it was very long. I don't even know what the first thing you said was.
Oh my god.
It's the longest riddle I've ever heard. Say it again. It has seconds and it
grows when you add more seconds.
Okay.
Shrinks when you make it longer. Lives inside phones. Travels the world online. And often uses borrowed voices while not having its own.
Often uses borrowed voices while not having its own. Shrinks when you make it longer. Adds seconds. Travels the internet. Lives in phones. I don't know. A battery? I don't know.
TikTok.
That's okay.
Say my name and I vanish. What am I? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, no. I heard this one before. Say my name and I vanish. What am I? I don't know. Like a whisper or something like that.
Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. Why is corn so hard to escape from?
Corn?
Yeah.
Because it grows on you. I don't know. Because it catches you in its husk.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Dunch. That wasn't even a joke. It's supposed to be a riddle. I'm delirious.
Okay. All right. So, to wrap up the episode, we did our little riddle game. That was amazing. Thank you. Question of the day. What is one spooky movie, horror, scary movie that you have to watch every year on Halloween? Your favorite Halloween movie. You got to watch it every year. It's a classic. You can't go a Halloween season without watching it.
What is yours?
Dude, I don't know.
Mine is Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body's a good one.
Gotta watch it every year.
Yeah, I mean, do I have like a favorite horror movie like that?
Gotta watch it every single year. Every year.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know my own answer to my question.
Wow. You know what we do watch? I feel like almost every year we always watch Freddy versus Jason, and it's not on. It's like always by accident. We've watched it I think almost every year since we've been together because we watched it a lot at the old apartment.
True.
So,
I love that movie.
Yeah.
The movie's awesome. Yeah, the movie's super awesome. Okay, well, that's going to do it for us here at the Nerd Lounge 2.0. As always, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Hit us up in the comments. You know, let us know what horror movies to watch next. My name is Austin. This is my beautiful, amazing, awesome wife, Ray. We are your friendly movie review watch couple. Friendly neighborhood movie review watch couple. Movies and shows. And, yeah, so, as always, stay nerdy.
Stay nerdy.